The face of homelessness in America is changing. Though veterans, people with disabilities, and single-parent families have always been at high risk for homelessness, today, more and more of the country's working poor are struggling with or at risk of homelessness. Just under 10% of families in Bell and Coryell County make less than $15,000 annually and are unable to afford quality housing. Cassandra Collier and her 6-year-old son would have ended up on the streets if not for their friend Adam Webster, who took them into his tiny one-bedroom apartment in Killeen. Webster, however, had his own problems and received an eviction notice on Thanksgiving Day. In early December, the roommates were all facing homelessness. Stacy McKenzie, an Army veteran, is one of more than 500 homeless wandering the streets of Killeen looking for warmth, food, and shelter. After losing his job in Corpus Christi several years ago, Mackenzie landed on the streets and began hitchhiking across the state. He landed in Killeen, hoping to get a job as a civilian contractor at Fort Hood or on highway construction crews, but he was unsuccessful and remains homeless, living on the streets. In Bell and Coryell counties, 30% of single moms below the poverty level, where they are forced to make difficult choices of buying food or keeping a roof over their head. Of the more than 500 homeless people in Bell County, more than 27% of the total is made up of families, in which 75% surveyed indicated their children did not attend school. Megan Shameless, Alberto Carrillo, and their 18-month-old son, Marcelo, were also homeless and unemployed. With the help of Cove House, one of just 2 homeless shelters in the greater Killeen area, the family found shelter and jobs. They now live in a transitional housing unit operated by Cove House and are on the road to recovery. As the high cost of living, low-wage jobs, and high unemployment rates continue to rise, more people will be faced with difficult decisions. More and more are forced to seek shelter under bridges or in parks, uncertain of what tomorrow has in store.